How's it going, guys? It's the Mate Sandwich, and welcome to another video, I guess. I decided to do something different. I decided to rank every single Halloween movie from worst to best. Now, this is just my opinion, and you guys don't have to agree with it, but I just wanted to get my own opinion out, so let's just get started. So, coming in 13th place is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Okay, so we'll start off, first of all, Michael Myers is not the main character, or, any character in this movie at all, actually. And that's not the reason I hate it. I mean, the reason I hate it was because I just found it super boring, and I just did not like it at all. Like, when me and my dad did a Halloween marathon just to prep for Halloween 2018, or, just to get ready for it, we turned it off halfway through because we were just so bored of it. And he and I both declared the worst Halloween, and we just did not like it at all. And that's actually something we agreed on for once. And besides that, The Apprentice is just boring, and I just was not scared of it at all, and I just couldn't bear watching it. I do not want to see it ever again. Now, in 12th place is Halloween Resurrection, which I understand that most people would place last. And, of course, you know why I don't like it. Most people do not like this movie a lot, or, people say that this is the worst Halloween movie, but I think it's second worst. Close enough. But we all know why we don't like it. The acting's weird, the effects they're okay, and what they did for, found footage stuff, it's not good. And you know it's gonna be bad if it has the title Resurrection in it. Anything that has Resurrection in it means it's gonna be terrible. We know we are talking to the Matrix, and we're talking to Alien. We all know who we're talking to right here. We all know that the film was just stupid, and I don't think I want to see that again unless there's a review of it making fun of it. Now, in 11th place is Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Now, the reason I don't like this movie was because, again, like the other ones, the characters made some dumb choices, and it was just super dumb for me, and I just felt like it copied the Apprentice of Halloween 4, and it just pasted it here, except, it's just... I just can't watch it. I don't know if I would watch it again because of all the dumb stuff that happened, and I don't want to keep this long, so let's just move on to number 10, which is Halloween 2. Wait, no, not that one. There we go. Now, I think we can all agree that this is the weirdest Halloween movie, because why is there a horse, why is there a Michael Myers with no mask, and why is there a Michael Myers that talks? You can tell that I watched the director's cut. So, the movie, Again, I thought it was super weird, and it just made no sense to me. And I guess that's kind of why it's so low here, but again, I thought it was just a little crazy of how weird it was. I mean, the opening was actually pretty scary, and the way Michael killed that nurse was actually pretty scary, except for the grunting. That kind of ruined it. And I guess that's... okay, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say it's incredible. I should say it would just be weird. I think it's just really weird. Now, 9th place for me is Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. And I haven't seen this one in a while, so I don't remember much, but I'll tell you the stuff that I do remember. I do remember there's, some ritual thing or something like that. Again, I didn't get it either, because it was just kind of all over the place. And what I like is that they brought Tommy back from the original Halloween, and even though he's not played by the original actor, Paul Rudd did a pretty good job. How has he not aged? Now that I got that out of the way, I thought the movie was alright, and I like Donald Pleasence as Dr. Loomis for the final time because of his passing. And I guess it's seeing it as Mr. Pleasence's last time performing as the character. That's basically probably the only good thing that would come out of the movie for me. But besides that, I also thought this movie was kind of cliche and weird. And now coming in 8th place is the newest one that just released, Halloween Ends. This movie was super dumb, but that's kind of why I liked it. I mean, I didn't really like it at all, but I thought it was... I did not like the part of it where it was just... I can't really talk about it much because I don't want to take anything away. I like the ending. That's the only good thing I liked about it, but... everything else was just super stupid. I can't say why because I don't want to give out spoilers yet, so if you watch, the middle part of it with this new character named Corey... no, not the Corey, not him, but, there's this character named Corey, and the beginning showed something that just surprised me, and then the middle showed him as something different, which I found kind of stupid, but the ending was what made the movie good. Just that part. I did kind of have problems watching it because I watched it on my sister's Peacock and we had some streaming problems with it.
Come on, work! Work!
But besides that, it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, I did pause like a little bit because I had like a lot of hotspots running out just so we could watch one movie. By we, I mean me and my dad. And now we have 7th place, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. But to be honest, I don't remember much from this movie either. I mean, except for the ending, which I honestly, I had a little story to tell you about this movie. But before I tell you, I'll tell you with this movie, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was bad, but I didn't think it was good either. It was mostly bad, but I don't know what to really say about it. Again, I don't remember much from this one because I guess I just know that I placed this in 7th place and I just know that it was in between. Again, I don't really know. I don't remember much from the movie. I mean, I know that Michael Myers is going after his niece, and that's all I remember. And I thought that was okay. And now the story with this movie, after me and my dad shut off Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, we were disappointed with that film and decided to go to Halloween 4. And we could not get that up on Amazon Prime. Like, we tried to stream it or tried to, rent it, and it did not work. Like, we couldn't get to rent. And then, so because of that, we tried to go to the library to rent that. But we ended up getting 5 and 6, which was good. But besides that, those two, since we couldn't get those, since we only got those, and since we didn't get Halloween 4, we actually found on YouTube for free, luckily. We were so lucky to find someone who recorded the 4th one, so we didn't have to worry. That's the little story I had with Halloween 4. And now we'll go back to the ranking. Which leads to number 6, which I have no idea how to feel about, which is Halloween Kills. And this movie has some dumb things about it. Like, the whole Evil Dies Tonight thing, that was just super dumb. And I don't know if I would want to see that again. But I like that it shows how Michael Myers, the murder that happened with him, affected the town, which I thought that was okay. And besides that, I don't really remember much else from this movie. I mean, I thought the action was okay, but it's filled with super dumb characters and super dumb cliches. The gun running out of bullets and everything, that's just... It's super cliche and I don't like it. And besides that, I thought the rest of the movie was alright. And now we have 5th place, Halloween H2O 20 years later. And I liked what they did with this movie. Like, they brought Jamie Lee Curtis back, and that's also, a good part. And, I kind of like what they did then, have this movie be the sequel to the original Halloween 2 and not Curse of Michael Myers or anything. I like that they did this and be a new timeline, but then Resurrection happened, which made me hate the movie a little bit, but I wouldn't say it's bad. I like what they did with the characters and everything, and I just think that if you need a Halloween movie and don't want to watch any of the newer stuff and just want to be somewhere in the middle, I would go with that movie. And speaking of Halloween 2, here's Halloween 2, which is 4th place. Don't worry, it's the original. And I liked it. I wouldn't say it's incredible, but I just liked it. I like what they did with the characters and all that, and I thought the movie was alright. And I don't know what else I can really say, but I guess I can just say that it's alright. Now, coming in 3rd place is the Rob Zombie Halloween remake from 2007. It is very dark in here. Now, so the reason why Rob Zombie's Halloween 2007 takes 3rd place is because I actually really liked it. I like what they did with Michael Myers and showed off a little bit of his backstory, but I actually thought it was pretty scary that it felt like he was being possessed by the devil, and how his mother dealt with it. I won't say much because it's kind of too much to say, but I'll just say that what Michael's mom did after what happened to him was actually dark and scary. And I chose to watch the director's cut because that's the one I got from a friend of mine, just like the other Rob Zombie one. And I thought the movie was actually really good, but I wouldn't say it's the best one because it's obviously 3rd place, so there's 2 more that can top it. And starting off with the top 2, we have 2nd place, the original Halloween. Sorry, finally got the lights back on. So the reason why I love this one so much is it's the OG. It has so many tropes from this movie that carried to other movies, and I really love the character performances, and this movie is honestly just perfect, and I wouldn't say it's perfect. It has a few stuff I don't like, but it has one of the most famous kills where it has Michael stab a guy, and he sticks to the wall, which ends up carrying to another movie. And besides the Rob Zombie remake, there's another one, but I won't mention it because of spoilers. So I'll just say that I really enjoyed this movie, and I would definitely recommend to anybody. And now we'll get to number 1, which is Halloween 2018. Now I'll tell you why this movie is my favorite Halloween. So the reason why I love this so much is because it just ignores all the other sequels, and it just has to be the sequel to the original Halloween. And they got Jamie Lee Curtis back as Laurie Strode, and she's so awesome in this movie. I like what they did with her character. I like what they did with some of the other characters. I like what they did with Michael. I liked all the scenes. I loved all the gore stuff, and I think this is just a perfect sequel to a perfect film. And that's why Halloween 2018 is my favorite film of the series. And that pretty much covers my ranking of every single Halloween movie. So thank you guys for listening to this opinion, I guess. Or thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. So until next time, catch you later.